Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. I'm your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across our channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Okay, now I have with me my girl, pretty girl, loves trap content. And even though we're both smiling on the outside, we are not feeling that good on the inside.
Faking it till we make it, y'all. Faking it till we make
Yes.
it.
Faking it till we make it. Just want to apologize for being late. I was coming from my parents' house, tried my best to get here, honey, and was racing, child. But it was raining, so I had to slow down
Yeah,
and
it's raining here
be
too.
careful. Not, be careful, child. Okay.
Safety first.
What's up to Jay Mack and Rashonda Greer and Deborah Ammons, okay? And AG, my girl, LaRusha. Hey, honey. All right, come on in, guys. So, the question on the thumbnail is what was in Marvin's letter? Now, let me make sure that that's exactly what I have because a lot of times, because I can't literally read it from here. So, let's see what I said, child, because and now I done lost it. That's great. But regardless, that is the question. What did he say in that letter? And so we're gonna start talking about it. But first, we have some people in the building that they want to express themselves and how, sad they're feeling and all those type of things. And I totally understand, guys. I'm very sorry about it. We're all sorry. I hate the new things that's happening with YouTube. Don't you hate
Oh
when
yeah,
certain
I don't
things
like the updates.
yeah, like what's going on? So it says, what did Marvin's letter say? Okay, same crap, right? What's up, Gemini? Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Erica says, I'm so sad slash mad after this episode. Same, girl. Same. All right, Juan Roman, what's up? Um, AG says, RIP Marvin, I'm still crying. So funny thing that you said that because I haven't dropped a tear yet. Oh, thank you, Miss 2D516. I'm sorry, I hate messing people's stuff
No,
up. But thank you. I appreciate
me too.
it. Domain Robinson. Hi. Don't forget my girl, pretty girl. She up in here too, y'all.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Juan, oh, he said Juan Roman said pretty girl salute. Okay, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Gemini, Uncle Marv definitely foreshadowed Punk A Kanan's karma. We know how that ended. Marv kept it real to the end like a G.
Mhm.
Absolutely, which is the reason why you see the going across the screen. Okay, we got some lyrics from Tupac. In times of danger, don't freeze. Time to be a G. Okay, and we know Uncle Marvin wasn't freezing for Nathan's.
Mm-mm.
Getting that smoke out. I'm set this. I'm gonna light this on fire. I think that's why I couldn't cry because he just went out like such a
He was,
gangster. I'm like,
yeah, so like calm,
yes,
cool. He wasn't on his knees begging for his life. Like
yes,
he was at terms with the situation.
yes. And so it wasn't as dramatic for me. I was afraid of his death
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like it was gonna really affect me. But like it just didn't affect me as much as I mean, if it affects me because I literally don't want to watch another episode without him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. I'm just watching because it's the end. You know, like if they would have probably did this in the middle, I don't even know what. Like how they did with Unique episode 5. Like I don't know what because
Mm-hmm.
like what? Who's watching the
Yeah.
whole like five? What? How many more episodes? Nah, without Uncle Marvin, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't. So what's up, Art Love? How you doing? And so AG says, but to do it in the church is just evil. And that was my thing, right? When the situation was happening and we see Kanan driving up, every time we get to certain things, and I clicked the little button and I looked to see how much time we got left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I can gauge if something bad is going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
this is really about to go down. And so he's in the church, and one of the main things that I didn't want to happen, I made my peace. I'm kind of like aligned with Marvin at this point where I'm making my
Mm-hmm.
peace that he's about to die, but he was dropping off money for Juke. And the one thing that I didn't want to happen was for, you know, nephew, if we could call him that, to take the money or do something to the preacher, and then he takes the
Oh,
money. You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't think of that.
I would have hated that. I would have hated that with a passion.
Yeah.
Gosh, okay, so let me read some more comments. So today when I was trying to, I had like 15 more minutes left, so I didn't get a chance to watch the second time in its entirety. So you might have to help me with certain stuff because but I got up to the part where they were cutting off Breeze, Snaps and Pop.
Okay.
And so obviously that was like right before they got. Uh-oh, Gemini, why are you saying uh-oh? Because what you mean? What when it happened? Oh, something's freezing up.
Yeah,
Oh no. Uh-oh, because I did look, it's dropping. The live is dropping. Oh Lord. Let me see. Hold on.
Naomi loves the sound of
Hold on one second. So yeah, it's dropping. Huh. I was wondering why it was going down so fast. Let me just are we still here? Y'all still with us? Like, let us know what's going on. Because somebody said, yeah, Gemini said, uh-oh. And then it says froze on my end. The stream froze.
Oh,
Okay.
Jack says the stream froze.
Yeah. And so did,
Gemini.
yeah.
Oh.
So, all right. So sorry about that, honey. Oh, gosh. I hate that. All right. So, here's what I'm going to do. Uncle Marvin and his brother.
Oh, Miss K, why you doing?
I'm sorry, boo. I saw this on Instagram, and it was actually on London Brown's story. And I said, I got to take this photo. I have to. Like, where are we going to do? Like, I mean, I said, where are we going to do? I was going to say, where are we going to go / what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I mean, they're both gone, and it doesn't feel like, remember when Ghost died? I don't know about you, but when Ghost died and we had to like watch those episodes kind of without him, it didn't feel like Power anymore to
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
And like, so I can kind of feel like that's what we're going to be in for. Even though thankfully it's only one last episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's all I could say. One thing I do want to say is that I tried to stay away from people's reviews because I don't like to watch other people's reviews before I go and do mine. So I saw on like a short, somebody was interviewing Sasha Penn and they asked, well, why did you delete Marvin off? And he's like, well, some people are saying like, why didn't you just let Marvin go to jail or this and that? And he says, well, when you want to write your own story, then you can do what you want to do and da da da. And I'm just like,
Attitude.
right. I'm just saying, my thing is like, even as a writer myself, if you ask me why I made a certain choice, I'm going to tell you, like, and I'm going to tell you without being offended because that's my work. That's my creative mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to explain my creativity to you. Why should I get offended? If somebody doesn't like it, they don't like it, And of course, that doesn't mean that, like I would be okay with somebody liking my, not liking it. I would want people to like my stuff. But that also goes to show that I'm glad you really liked that character though.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that when they died you were affected by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that means that I did my job.
Exactly.
So why are you offended and why are you coming in this way to me when you guys want to write your own thing and then trying to clean it up talking about something, I'll be right there and I'll probably watch it too and enjoy it or whatever. Like, bro, stop. Just stop. And we're going to talk later about that too. Trust. Because we got some things to talk about, honey. That goes beyond what this show is really doing. Or beyond the show, but more so of what is happening behind the scenes that we need to really be paying attention to. Okay. All right. You still here, Art Love? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I keep forgetting, like, I wanted to read. Okay, here we go. He says, Gemini says, when it happened, I'm like, Kanan, come on, really, my dude, at church. Marv thinking his time was coming, but not from his nephew. When he looked the second time, he's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. And some people was even saying, like my members, they were saying, some people, they were like, he had time, you know what I'm saying, to pull out
Yeah,
his,
I
to do
feel he did
whatever.
too.
Huh?
Yeah, you talking about in that scene to like kind of
Mm,
defend himself? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It was, he didn't want to.
No,
He
yeah,
didn't want to.
he was over it.
And yeah. Why you said why?
You triggering us? You triggering us over here?
I know.
I swear.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so now, pretty girl, what I want you to do, because we're gonna have another picture. Okay, Uncle Marvin, we
Mm,
love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you so much. Okay, so here we go. What was in the letter? So, pretty girl, I
mhm.
want you to turn me all the way down and put
Okay.
your thumbs up, because I'm gonna say what I feel. And then I want pretty girl not to hear me because I want to hear what she has to say on, just on her own. Not to say that we, of course, we feed off of each other every now and then,
Yeah.
duh. And we don't have an issue with having a, difference in opinion, but I still wanted to do it like this
Okay.
anyway. All right. So are you ready?
Yeah. One
Okay.
second. All right, I'm going to turn my volume off.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's up, support game and Enzo Marcus? How are y'all? Okay, guys. So here's what I think when it comes to when it comes to the letter. I feel like what's in the letter is, of course, we know there's money. And I feel like it's Marvin's like last plea. It's a love letter, I believe, to his daughter saying, get out, the way you was asking me to let's leave, I want you to leave. I want you to leave. I want you to go, follow your dreams or go make something of yourself. Leave Queens. Get out of here. Get as far away from the game as possible. And, that's what I feel that letter is about. Of course, he's going to let her know that he's proud of her. He loves her. Probably drop a few jewels on her because in this episode, he was dropping some jewels on his family members before he got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was talking to my members, I was like, I wonder what the only person he didn't get to really say nothing to was Juke. So now, he gets to pour everything out to Juke. And I'm really curious about what it is that he's saying. But I think that's his final charge to her is just like, get out, like do what you can. Don't even mess with this situation. And, you know, um, I think it's mainly because of what Flossie told him, which is to put all your stock, right? Bet the house on your daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's your only chance. So the way Marvin was questioning everything and, the way he was feeling toward the end, I feel like he wouldn't want his daughter. He wouldn't want this for his. I know he doesn't want his daughter. I'm sorry. I know he doesn't want this for his daughter because he said it. He vocalized it to her. I didn't want this for you. So I feel like that's going to be one of the last things that he is going to say to her, besides other things. And I'm sure it's going to be heartfelt. And that's probably when I'm going to be freaking crying. Okay. Okay, pretty girl, come back. Come back. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments.
No problem. So now it's your turn.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let's see. So, I feel so bad for Juke. Me too. I always had this feeling Marvin taken out of the birth of the cold, ruthless Juke. Yes, would be the birth of her. Right, exactly. So, regardless of what the letter said, oh, she's still gonna do her own thing. Go ahead. Your turn. What did he say in the letter? What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
So good.
It's striking some emotions out of me. So
I know.
all right. Dear Juke, my baby girl.
Oh, don't do that.
If you're reading this right now, some estrogen went down. So I'm leaving you this money so you're gonna be good for a while.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a bar.
Mm.
Anywho, okay. I'm so sorry I couldn't be with you longer, but I just know you're gonna be great in whatever you do. Baby girl, I love you so much, and I'm sorry for any hurt that I caused you.
Oh Lord.
I know I'm getting all mushy or whatever, but that's just how I feel, Drew. You the apple of my eye. You the gator to my shoes. The
I
creases to my
can't with
slacks.
you.
The gold in my chain. And a line up to my fade. I don't know what I'll do with you, Drew. I don't know what I'll do without you. Well, I ain't gonna make this long because it's already getting too mushy. So I'm sorry. Whether I'm 6 feet under or in an 8 foot box, just know I'm gonna be here with you. Love, your dad, Marvin.
Oh, girl, I almost shed a tear. But you helped it out by talking about the line up to my fade. I said, okay, now I can laugh. Thank you, cause girl,
I had to because I was just like, I gotta break this up. It's getting too much.
yeah. Girl, oh, you get on my nerves. Like,
I was starting to be like, because I don't know if y'all have, like, if you've heard me before, I've said it plenty of times. Like Marvin is very reminiscent of my dad at this age. And so, like, he's my dad died a couple years ago. So it's just like, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's kind of cringy a little bit. So
no, something was happening, and I was like, I don't know. I feel you right now.
oh,
You know, and I'm just like, oh, this is really weighing on my girl.
Yeah, because my dad used to
And
call me baby girl, so that's why I was like,
oh gosh, yeah. Jeez, I know it's not. I know, and I'm like thinking to myself too, like I've been like kind of emotional just in general with life and stuff. So it's kind of like sometimes when things go on, it makes you even more like
exactly.
so. So I was telling everybody that for my thing, I love yours, by the way.
Thank
I was
you.
telling everybody that for my my thoughts on it, what's in the letter was and that when we hear his voice, because we have to hear his voice.
We have
to. Oh, so I said that's probably when I'm gonna cry, because I almost cried today, and then I told them that during this letter is probably when I'm gonna freaking cry, because man, oh man. But I was saying that I feel like he's gonna ask her to remember when you talked about moving, getting out. I want you to get out. I don't know. Now I'm adding that maybe he's gonna want her to sell the house.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's something he would put in. The house is yours.
Sell the house and get out. Get out of here. I want you far away from, because of what Flossie told him, especially, like, bet the house on your daughter. Because right now, it's too late for you, but bet everything on her. So I kind of feel like he's going to take that and he's going to pour it into the letter and charge her with, like, I need you to do this for me. I need you to go. Because I never wanted this life for you anyway. Yeah. Now we know what happens with Juke later on. So it looked like she most likely did. She did honor her dad, if that's what he said. She honored him, but she was still a part of the game, okay? Because she just couldn't help it. Now I don't know what that's gonna be. Like, what's the reason she just said, yeah, dad, I'm gonna honor my dad, but listen, I'm still a gangster. My dad was a gangster. Maybe that's another way she feel like she honoring him. Like, I can't help it, dad. Remember when she told him, like, I am you?
Yeah.
So,
and maybe her rationale is like, okay, he told me it's not safe. I'm gonna be in this game and be as safe as I possibly can. So by doing so, I'm gonna be on this side of the law, even though I'm dabbling on the other side of the law.
Right. Somebody asked that, Art Love. They said, did he eat anything? Excuse me. I don't think he did, because in the beginning, grown Kanan said that. Like, he said, you can't sleep, you can't eat, whatever. You're just thinking. And so I don't think he ate anything.
Yeah. I don't even know if he ate anything last episode. I have to go back, but it's definitely been decreased. He's been drinking a lot more, but eating less.
Right. And you saw all them cigarette butts by his bed.
Yeah.
So he been stressing. My baby been stressing. Okay,
Look at them
so
PJs. He was over there looking like Miss Bill Cosby over there with the little silk pajamas. I was like, all right, Marvin. Look at
somebody said he ate chips. Were they Lay's? I don't know about that. Not this episode. I don't remember him eating this episode.
yeah.
So I remember him cleaning blickies, but know about no. R.I.P. Lulu. Love you too. Love you too, baby. Okay. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, um, we are going to our least favorite moment, obviously, is this moment where he gets deleted. Obviously, right? So we don't really need to talk about it. I mean, because we're gonna keep talking about it throughout the episode, right? So, do you have any other least favorite moments?
Yeah, because I knew we was gonna have common ones, so I was like, let me think of some other least favorites, that
Right.
I can, think of. And one of my least favorites is when Snap and Pop were at Kanan's building, and pretty much I just hate their. Of course, they're max manipulators, but I just hate this like mother and father, persona and this tone that they always have it with Kanan. Like she'll say baby or sweetie, or not, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
sweetie, but she'll just, say sweetie, and like they're gonna go back and forth, and I just hate it. I just really hate it, and it was more frustrating because I don't know, Makai did a lot of good acting. I feel like in this scene, because he was conveying a lot of emotions, even though he was saying things, his emotions and body language was
Yes.
saying more.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, because even it's like he knew they were lying, but
Mm-hmm.
then he allowed his mind to trick him again. And
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
and I felt that when they were talking, I could be reaching, but I felt like he saw his mother because he's used to his mother like feeding him certain things,
Mm-hmm.
or him not really believing her, I should say.
Right.
So I just felt like he just allowed himself to go through different emotions in this conversation, and it just frustrated me more because he still agreed to the task, even though he knew they were lying.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah,
And so the funny thing about this is I look at this as kind of like a scratch in my head moment as well, because
okay,
it's like, bro, that, I mean, she just came and told you this
yeah,
situation, and you're still like, I don't know, like, it he's sitting there, and I'm trying to look, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the part that I referenced when, I don't know if it's on here. I don't know,
what
but
was it
for,
when he was telling Kanan, like, whoever told you this was trying to break us, try to drive a wedge through us, and
yeah,
you can't
so
trust, and that Kanan, I know he's thinking like, no, Juke told me, like, she's a reliable
right,
source, like,
yeah.
that's not true.
I'm just like, I don't understand why I didn't write it down, but it's fine,
Okay.
whatever. I don't know why I didn't write it down, but maybe because there was more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, let me see. Delete them. Okay, so I'm gonna get to your super chats, Demarcus. Thank you so much. So in this scene, so I think there was another scratch in my head moment that was, I think they kind of like intertwine, which is why
Okay.
I'm not really thinking about it. So if it's okay for me to go into it since we're already here.
Yeah, it's whatever at this point.
Right. So
We're
Breeze
just
tells
talking.
Kanan that he has to take out Marvin or his mom. You know how it goes,
Yeah.
to prove his dedication. And he said, "F them old A ninjas." You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that's where we saw the emotion come out, which
Yeah.
was way different from what we saw with him talking to Juke when she told him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he's like, "They deleted my best friend. How about I ain't taking them out? How's that for
Yeah.
devotion or dedication or whatever?" And he looked like he was real pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to Juke, it wasn't. And I'm starting to, I feel like I'm learning something about Kanan, which is he may have feelings inside about stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
he refuses to let them be shown. It's like he's creating this, and because of that, he's creating this very tough exterior, and which will eventually, like Marvin told him at the end, that your heart is going to be cold after a while, you know. But it's still kind of confusing. It still makes me scratch my head, like, wait a minute, bro, do you care or you do not care? Because
Yeah.
then, even when he was talking to Breeze, he said, "But it don't matter because I still don't give a f." You know, like it's like he had to catch himself. Like, oh, I'm kind of slipping a little bit. I'm showing him
Mm-hmm.
that I care. You know, I don't
Yeah.
give a f. And it's
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh. So I think there's like, maybe it's just like there's only a little bit of heart left,
Yeah.
right? And it's still being chipped away.
Yeah. And I think
But
it's also a choice where it's also depending on who he's talking to, because I feel like with Juke, there's a strain there because he's still mad at what Juke said about him not
yeah,
being ish, and
right.
he doesn't want to get rid of the satisfaction
Yeah.
of any type of help or any type of, I don't know, camaraderie whatsoever, when it comes to this revenge situation with Famous. And I
Yeah.
also feel when he, because it is confusing, but I'm justifying by thinking kind of what his mindset. So I feel like when he is talking with Breeze, the frustration comes out because it's like these niggas done murk my done
Right.
murk my best friend and they still want to test me. Like it's
Right.
just not enough. Like
Exactly.
I'm I think that's the frustration, and he also wants to kind of buck up a little bit, not really at Breeze, but kind of showing like I'm here. Like what y'all want me to do? Like y'all
Yep.
got me.
Yes.
But I do think it's a lot of inner turmoil to where he's just, you could just tell his brain is, he's not cold yet, but he's
It's getting there for
it,
sure.
it's there, and like you
Yeah.
said, it's the heart is kind of peeping out. It kind of comes out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I gotta pull it back. I gotta pull it
Yeah.
back.
Mm-hmm. Like he's really training his mind to like be cold blooded.
Yeah,
And he's definitely gonna get there.
yeah,
um so what was I gonna say? So that, I guess, in another, that part makes it scratch, even though it's not scratching my head enough to be like I don't understand. It's just more like, what, like with this too is like you looking at them and they did it because Juke doesn't have any reason to lie, right?
yeah,
And Snaps is over there telling him like, oh, whoever told you that, son, they got ulterior motives. Meanwhile, he thinking like, yeah, she ain't got no ulterior motives. Like if she telling me this is what it is.
exactly.
And the fact that he still went forward with it, right? And it's like, I guess it kind of goes back to what he told Breeze, like, I'm doing this for me. But why? Because if you don't really have any beef with your uncle, as you say, like it may not make, it ain't as easy as you think it is. That you right? That's what he told
Yeah,
Breeze. It ain't easy as you think it is, because I got more beef with my moms than I got with my uncle. And so it's just like, what the heck, Kanan? It almost makes me feel like what made you feel like you had to do this? Is it because you want to get rid of everyone that appears to be more gangster than you? Like I just
yeah. In my life, I kind of went down like what I feel the psychology of Kanan is, and even though I love Rock, I do have to hold her accountable on some things.
absolutely.
And I feel that Kanan has been put in a position where he has lost a lot of lives, and he's asked a lot of questions about those lives being lost. But he was disregarded and not owed or not provided the explanations and reasonings. Like when he asked about Burke, she kept putting him off. She didn't explain why. Um, she didn't explain what it started from him learning about who his real father was. That's the first, I think, the first big thing that kind of made him like strained against Rock. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's one of my memories of like him really being frustrated about learning who his dad was. And she never explained why she lied, to protect him in the streets. She never explained why she offed Howard was to save the family and Marvin. So I'm saying all that to say Rock has deleted a lot of people for her for considerable valid reasons, but she
Yeah.
never explained it to Kanan.
Right.
And the fact that he was asking for the truth and asking for answers, he never got them. So for him, 17, 60-year-old kid who's probably mentally 12, 13,
Right.
he's processing it as that pretty much we're deleting people or people are being deleted when they either get in the way or they cause some sort of like roadblock in a situation. So
Right.
I feel like that's kind of his mentality in a sense where it's like my uncle was a problem. and I need to delete him, and not rationalizing it because, as I stated in my live, Rock never really. She explained to Kanan how to um execute someone, two to the chest, one
Right.
to the head, right? But she
Right.
didn't really explain everything else that goes with that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the mentality of it, the strategy. You know what comes with that. And I was saying like maybe she didn't teach him because she doesn't deal with it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like she's a 30-something-year-old woman. He's a teenage boy, so he's not going to process and understand things as she would. So I
Right.
feel that he is kind of looking at his Marvin more. Now it's not really a complicated thing. He I need some get back. He's causing an issue on my business. Two birds, one stone. I don't care if he's my uncle. I gotta get him out. My mom murked my bestie. She, well, I'm talking about D Wiz, even though she had a
Mm-hmm.
reasoning. He did learn
Mm-hmm.
that truth. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at his point of view, and I'm not
Right.
excusing what he did
Of
whatsoever.
course. Of
But
course.
I'm just kind of, because you have, when you see somebody do something like this, you gotta really try to understand the
Yeah.
psyche as much
And
as you
that's what,
can.
and I promise you, that's what I've been trying to do these past few days. I really have been. And I'm just like, this whole time, even when it comes to grown Kanan, the things that he's saying, I'm like, bro, I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Like, even when he say, you hate me, if you didn't hate me, and you hate me now, and I don't give a F. I don't
yeah,
believe you. I literally don't believe you. I don't think you don't give a F. Like, I think you've been, having this, this whole, persona this whole time, trying
mm,
to act like this is how you really are. Meanwhile, you've really been struggling.
mm,
Your life has been hell, which is the reason why you kept on wreaking havoc in other people's lives because you have been going
you're
through
miserable.
hell. Yes, you are miserable, bro.
Yeah,
There ain't no way that the things that he's done has not stayed with him and haunted him. Ain't no
yeah,
way. Ain't no way.
yeah, and that's the funny part, right? Because he has this big tough exterior, yada yada yada, but you can see the softness in him
Mm-hmm.
based on his relationship with Tariq,
Right.
the spawn of his enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, that he really handled that, even though it started maliciously per se, but you
Mm-hmm.
really love that kid.
Right. Exactly.
This Kanan, nah, like it's the math, not math it.
Mm-mm. Not at all. And I was saying something to my members too, and I was like, the fact that like he let that crackhead go, the one that Kendrick Lamar played,
Uh-huh.
after he helped him and whatever, and and then he pulled out the blicky and was about to take him out, and he said, "Who the hell for you?" And
Yeah.
then for whatever reason he stopped and he was just like, "Nobody." And I said, "What? You you've been out here deleting family members, old ladies, friends, whoever, whatever you need to do, bro. And a crackhead is where you got sympathy.
That's where he draws the line.
Yes, that's where you draw the line, bro." And so again, that's where it really had me thinking, and I'm like, yo, this guy's psyche is like, it should be studied.
Yeah,
Like, it really should be
yeah,
studied.
it's scary.
Yeah. So thank you. Demarcus says Marvin passed the torch to Kanan, Jukebox, and Breeze acting wise in this episode. Rock could frame Stefano with Marvin's death to prevent Jukebox from going after Kanan. Yeah, I can imagine. I have something to say about Rock, I really do. So thank you again for the other super chats. Says, what was y'all favorite Marvin scene in Raising Kanan over 5 seasons? My favorite scene with Marvin was Miss Renee checking Marvin, having him breathe in the therapy. That was fun. I think when he was at the elevator and he was trying to do the breathing,
Yeah.
I feel like that was one of my favorite like
Yeah.
funny scenes,
Yeah.
Like, is that what you act your favorite funny scene or your favorite Marvin scene? Like, I feel like my favorite Marvin scenes were the ones where I don't think I have a favorite, but I feel like my favorite ones were every time when he like had those pure moments with his daughter. Those were my
Mhm.
favorites. Okay.
Yeah.
And Lulu, anytime he
Yeah.
was being a big brother or a dad, I just love those moments.
Yeah.
All right. So My least, did you do your least favorite? You did your least favorite, right? You did. You did Snap and Pop. So
Yeah.
my least favorite moment was anytime Rock defends Kanan,
Mm.
right? Like she's telling Flossie that Kanan is just a kid. So let me just move this here. Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, I'm so over it. So she's telling Flossie that Kanan is just a confused kid, you know, and then tells, and then when Flossie cuts it off, like, yeah, you guys are done. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why you're alive here is because of your brother. The reason why you're not dead yet is because of your brother. And then she turns to Marvin and she goes, "Your girl just effed us." And he said, which I appreciated, was, "No, we effed ourselves. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
out here doing the most, and I've been trying to tell you that you're doing the most."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still following your lead. So for me, like, she was giving Kanan, everything is somebody else's fault.
Yeah, no accountability at all.
Yeah, no accountability. So I'm like, right now, I'm on my, my pre sober days with what's his name, with the other brother, Lulu, F Rock.
Mm.
You know, because girl, you getting on my last
Yeah.
nerve. Like, you really are, because at the end of the day, I'm so disappointed in her because of the fact that, like, she really did not handle that boy.
Mm-mm.
And you still trying to defend him. Like, that pisses me off. I know that's her son, but he's been out of hand for the longest freaking time. And when we get to one of our favorite moments, I'm going to elaborate on certain things. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so through with her. Like,
Yeah.
and then the fact that she's out here looking so foolish, she's talking
Mm.
all big and confident to Pino and all that stuff. And, when she ain't got no cards left to play. You looking crazy, girl. You are disappointing us, like, on some realness, because you supposed to be that bad B, and you
Mm-hmm.
look crazy. Okay, like, you still, you still keeping it together, but like, you still look crazy. You look lame, and you're groveling. You're going to trying to go to Pernessa's house to find Unique and Perness whoever, and then you're gonna go to Tremont. Like, are we really okay? Girl, the desperation, it does not look good on her. It doesn't. And I'm freaking tired of it. I really am. I don't want to see the girl go, but if she does, bye. Good freaking riddance. It was a great ride, but you really disappointed the hell out of me at the end. At the end of all of this, you disappointed me,
Yeah.
because you were supposed to go down as the baddest bee. Okay. You got anything to say about that?
I went in on her a little bit already. My thing, like I said before, it would just at this point it would behoove you to just bow out gracefully. Like,
Right. That's all I'm saying.
take what you have and move the F on. Like,
Like,
that's all you gotta do, because
it's,
and that's kind of contradictory on her confidence, because it's like, you doing all this, but you, like you said, she groveling to the ops.
yes, like, you just
and
look dumb.
and the delusion of her thinking that they're gonna be like, all right, cool, let's work together.
That
Like,
part.
what?
That part. The
Like,
delusion.
yeah. I
Like, you
was,
done went straight delusional, girl. When she
it's
used
like,
to talk heavy in the beginning and say stuff, I believed her. I don't
yeah,
believe you. You're losing. Your
no,
brother already said that we lost the streets. Oh, we always have the streets as long as we got work. Girl, what?
is the work that important, Rock?
Child, like, my thing is, you walked away before, and I get, like I said, with her, it's this ego, it's this pride thing,
Mm-hmm.
because when she was able to walk away before, she was fine, but it's like,
Yeah,
now she's being pushed out, and she really
yeah,
can't handle that.
yeah. Like, it was her choice last time, and now you step back in.
Right.
Is you looking bad out here? Like,
Right. That's why I give so much props to Unique, because it's like, all right, yo, it's not looking the best, and I'm gonna choose my family at this point, because it's
yeah.
just not working. Like, when do you choose your family?
And he
Your
took heed
brother
to the
died
warning.
at you. Yeah, your brother died. Your other brother died. because the one that you had left, because of your nonsense. This was on you. I don't care what nobody freaking say. This was on her. I told you didn't I tell you last week that that situation that she did with Hafiz made me feel like that put Marvin in danger?
Yeah.
It made me feel like we're not gonna see him go to jail. It made me scared. I said, okay, yeah, that jail stuff, that's out the window. I knew that it was gonna have some very costly ramifications. I knew it. And so this is because of you. You don't wanna you just don't want he's the only freaking person that you have and you're gonna sacrifice him basically. Even though they're gunning for you too, but that's what you did at the end of the day. Even after he's telling you that, come on, this ain't looking right.
How would we have felt realistically if Marvin would be like, Rock, I love you, but I'm out. I know he didn't do it, and we know his character, but I don't know. I wouldn't have been mad.
I wouldn't have been mad either, because my thing is when you have children of your own,
Exactly.
you can't keep following delusional people. Like when they've lost their minds, and you see Marvin was seeing it, which is why he started to prepare.
Yeah,
because he was seeing it. It's like he's telling her, "I'm just following you to wherever the heck we going," and he knew where we was. I know where we going, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just gonna go. I'm letting you follow the lead, but you gonna hear me. He never really used to say much. Like he would say certain things, yes. Like when they were going at it with the Italians, he was like, "We need to hit back and we need to," he would say some certain things, but like this time he's like. He keeps telling her, like, girl, this is... He's questioning her now.
Yeah.
You know what
grown.
I mean? Yeah.
He's grown so much.
Girl. Somebody said, Gemini said, I'm never counting out Rock. Well, sweetie, that's good for you. I'm done.
What number you on?
Right. Because I'm on 1. Okay?
I ain't counting no more. I'm tired.
Right, there we go. I don't even know if I'm counting anymore. Like, this girl done lost me, child. And that don't mean I don't love her, but like, I'm not about to ride on your delusional train with you. I'm really not. Okay? So, what's your scratch in my head moment?
Oh my God, it's so many. Okay, this is one that I want your opinion on. So when Breeze and Kanan were talking about the new assignment to Off the Family, he pretty much, because Breeze was trying to let him, off the hook, like, yo, I'll do Rock, and then you can do Marvin since y'all got beef. So he was like, nah, I got my mom's, I got more beef with her. But he insisted on going, and he took care of Marvin.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel that I don't know if he will ever get to the point where he can actually execute his mom, especially now knowing he was accusing her of things she didn't do.
Right.
But I just wanted to know what his plan was, like, for Rock, because he doesn't know about Snap and Pop, right?
Right.
So it's like, okay, you take out Marvin, that still leaves Rock out here, which was your assignment. How was you trying to play that? Like, yeah, like, are you trying to spare her, but are you? Like, I don't know. It was just confusing. Like, were you just gonna let nature take its course, or keep making excuses if they were to be like, Rock's still out here? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why he switched up and what his thought process was with that.
Right. Because he did say, Breeze was trying to, say, hey, this might not be you asking him to take out his family. Like, that's a lot. Like, he down with us, but you asking this is a lot. I actually, Breeze was, he made some clownish moves during this episode, but I do like that he does. It seems like he kind of thinks a little bit. Like, he doesn't just take on what people say.
Yeah,
he does have a good thought process. And he made sense. Like, his questions always make sense. I'll give him that. This is his family. Why would you, I'm not to say why would you, but this is a lot that you're asking. So when he finally went to go tell him, And we talked about this already, that Kanan's like, it may not be as easy as you think when it comes to my uncle, but me and my mom's got more beef. I was thinking the same thing, like maybe he would wants to try to take on the mom, or say he's gonna take on the mom, because he's not really gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what I was
now, like you said, it is a scratch in my head moment, because it's like, why did you go after the uncle?
Yeah.
Then what about your mom? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
kind of feel like with Snaps and Pop gone, it's like kind of off now. You would
Exactly.
think,
Yeah.
but then of course you're gonna still have Stefano saying,
Yeah.
we still need that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only other thing I
Still
was
needs to be
thinking of is when he had that conversation with Snap and Pop about the real specific work he was trying to do. I don't know if I'm am to interpret like, okay, I'm gonna do both now. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just confusing. So I don't know what Kanan is trying to do, because let's say Breeze was trying to go ahead and stalk Marvin out. Took Breeze work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You took
Even
his.
though I didn't want that to happen at all, but I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It's just odd.
Maybe that's what it is, because
Yeah.
she was, that he wanted to do his family himself, so maybe he just wanted to do everybody himself.
I guess.
I don't know. Regardless, it's dumb, but he's dumb. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess I'm just trying not to believe that, but I guess at this point.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But somebody said, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Somebody said, hey, the sweet Shanice, how are you, hun? Said that they saw in the trailer for next week's episode, Rock is, spraying somebody, which is like, of course she's gonna do what she's gonna do. She's not gonna go out without a fight. We know that, But the point is, you lost the street. The streets are gone, girl. You don't have the streets. I don't care how many bodies you collect as you're on your way out the door.
Yeah.
They gone. So, and you've been a woman on top for a long time, and men are not, like, especially if once you lost the streets the way you did, I don't really see anybody welcoming you back, because you're a woman.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
It was already a struggle, you working your business up to this level, because she's an exception to the rule for the most part. But it's like, oh no, we let this exception in and she causing drama. Like, nah, we good. And that's the thing, when Pino and everybody kind of let her go or cut ties with her, I feel like that made it easy for her, because she don't got to stress about selling no work and all this stuff. So, like, girl, okay, just take your losses and be like, all right, bet, cool. Like, I'm gonna move on.
Why don't she try to go to someone and sell whatever she has left, so she can get a nice amount of money and leave town?
Yeah.
Like, but no, I can't do that, because I need to be like, girl.
Like, when she told the Breeze, I'm here, there, everywhere,
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, come on, bro.
That tough talk it don't hold no weight no more.
None.
No mo.
None.
Blaze said Rock lost the only real backup. That's a fact that she had. And she has no one to blame but herself. Perhaps the Reaper is about to pay her a call now. Yeah. I have my thoughts about that. We shall talk. I do like that Breeze is a thinker and a strategist. Yes. I see why Tasha, when it goes to delete Kanan, that guy took out his whole fam. So one of my scratching my head moments was that Stefano, let me find it, honey buns. Stefano.
This character.
Huh?
So this character.
Right. So he tells Hafiz that, not to worry, because Hafiz is saying, they both have to die, but I don't want to offend the guy in the Manhattan. Okay. Which to me, very smart. Yeah. He's like, I don't need those kind of problems. So he's telling Hafiz not to worry about Pino, because Rock's no longer worth anything to him. If you ain't got a paycheck for Pino, you ain't worth his while. Okay.
Yeah.
So when Pino warns him not to mess with his tenants, right? This is me going back there. Pino warns him, don't mess with my tenants, right? I'm thinking, so why is Stefano so confident, right? Unless he plans to come at Pino at some point. Because you're still, like, you're the reason why Rock like her stuff is becoming undone. Like you
Yeah.
started out, like you got rid of someone. That right there should have got him knocked off the board, which I don't appreciate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just, we see once again the scratch in my head part on top of the scratch in my head is
Mm-hmm.
that Pino, he got rid of Rock. He had no issue getting rid of her as a business associate.
Yeah.
And of course, we still have one more episode because he might have gotten rid of Rock, but he might still pay Stefano a visit, which I hope he does. Because we're going to see him. We did see him in the trailer in the next episode. But for me, it's kind of like, I don't know. You know, like, why is that not adding up together? Like, what was the whole point of Pino warning him, like, don't mess with my tenants? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you
Yeah.
messing with my money. But then when the thing happens with Rock, he doesn't seem affected.
Yeah. I just think it's because she's no longer of use to him. Like I feel like it
Right.
was all good. Like, you know, she's my tenant, she paying rent. But she 3 months late, right?
Right. Well,
I'm in
no,
to her. Like,
right.
you know,
And I'm saying because though, yes, that's true, but it's because of someone else, right? Like him.
but does
Not knowing if he knows that yet, but he should
that's,
know.
that's the thing. I don't know. And I have to go back, but I'm trying to really think. Like, I don't know if Pino really knows he's behind everything. Because, you know, of course, we see everything as the viewers, but
Right,
from
right.
Pino's point of, you know, his perspective, I don't think he, like, he knows, okay, Stephanos went to him, you know, he had the beef, but I don't know. But I think also Pino's at the point, like, you know, I really don't care. You know, this was just extra, you know, Boca money for me to go on vacation with my Guma and Guma. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, you know, it was just because just as easy with Flossie, like, you know, it was cute or whatever. You know, you was put a little extra change, but
Yeah.
it ain't that deep for me to keep you around. Like, you know how the mob is. They don't really want all that drama. They don't want all that.
Right.
You know, it's been a lot of drama. And you know, unfortunately, you know, Stefano does not know what Pino does not know. Flossie does not know. From I'm thinking that Stefano was the driving force to what Kanan was doing. He knows that they know they're working together, but you know they're not privy to those conversations. So I'm just thinking they're just not really aware of
Yeah.
all the things Stefano was
True.
doing. But you know,
We
the mob,
shall
I said
see.
earlier, I said the mob is the fakest organization ever, allegedly. I don't want no
Right.
problems, but because you know, they'll smile in your face.
Right. Got all these rules, like Rock said. They got all
Uh-huh.
these rules until they ready to change up something. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? She ain't lying about that. So we did that. You did your least favorite. We did our scratch my head moments. We're gonna go to the favorite moments. But I want to talk about the name of the episode is Penultimate means second to last, which is exactly what penultimate means. And it made me wonder, what does that mean? Second to last. And we see what happens to Marvin. So it's kind of like, does it mean that he's the second to last of the Thomases to die? You know what I mean? Don't know, just a thought,
Yeah.
but don't know. But I also have some thoughts about that when it comes to rock. And we're going to talk about that probably like toward the very end of the live. Thank you for the jewels. Let me see. I gotta think. This is something that I gotta understand these jewels, guys. I know they're gifts and stuff. It's new to me. Thank you so much. I mean, I just literally looked it up and it says something about this is like some type of currency. So I do appreciate it. Hopefully. Thank you so much. Someone else gave some jewels up here. The sweet shinies. Okay. Thank you so
I
much.
love your smile.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know why they
Okay. All right. So let's go into the favorites. Let's try to get. You can go, my dear. You can go.
I had a few, but I did love the embrace, the farewell from Flossie to Marvin.
Yeah.
You know, because at first I don't know what her motives were with Marvin. You know, she was trying to sniff him out and all the things. I had my thoughts, but it definitely felt like she genuinely. It wasn't just helping Marvin; it was helping her. Like all the conversations that they were that they were having. And I love that, she embraced him, and and it's funny because throughout this whole show, we've never seen Marvin embrace Rock embrace Marvin in no type of loving way that I can recollect.
Right, me
But here
neither.
we have Flossie, who's been in maybe 6, 7 episodes, and
Right.
she has the sweetest moment with Marvin,
Wow,
and they've
yep.
just met. You know what I'm saying? And I understand is when you mix business and family. Rock doesn't really know, she doesn't cut it off, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all
Right.
business. But I just love that embrace. I love Rock was there to see it. And I also love that Rock was kind of put in her place in terms of like, well, Marvin checked her, and Flossie made it known, like, no, you are alive because
Because of
of
your
your
brother.
brother.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, Marvin has messed up plenty of times, but this is
Yes.
the one relationship that he stood up for and that saved Rock.
Yeah.
And I
Ain't that
want
something?
her to revel in this moment when she's faced with the truth, what happened with Marvin.
And remember last week when I was saying, like, it had dawned on me and I was like, oh my gosh, because I wanted to know so bad, like, if Kanan came into her apartment and he, and then she caught him and had the blicky to his head, there's a conversation. I know there's going to be a conversation. So what is it? There's only one thing left to say,
Yeah,
which is, and
yeah,
this is exactly what happened. And
yeah.
I knew as soon as that happened, I said, "There's only one way we could go with this, and that's how she's gonna lose this whole situation because he's gonna let it be known I laced this and that, blah blah blah." And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
And I'm like, because what else can he do
yeah. And
at that point?
Marvin told Rock, we should tell her the truth. We should tell her the truth. Like he was advising her correctly, and in real time, we saw how her not listening to Marvin, which I know that's kind of a concept that she's not used to, but
Not at all.
like this is the time, like you have to, a good leader, you sometimes have to understand you have to take heed and take
Yeah.
advice and listen to, I don't want to call them a subordinate, but you have to listen to your peoples. You have to
You
be
gotta
able to be
yield
taught.
sometimes.
You have to be able to learn.
Yep.
And Rock refuses to, but I love it. And I also love how Flossie just started the scene. It's pretty much, it's a great day. How could you not love
Yes.
being this? I just love
How
she's
could
able
you
to like
live in it?
switch up.
Yeah. I said, what? How could you live anywhere else but New York? I
I love
said, girl, ask me.
I know, right? Girl, you do whatever because you on the Upper East Side, honey.
Right, exactly. How could you live anywhere else? And on top of that, you're of a different,
Exactly. Come to
little
Harlem,
different,
you have a whole
right?
other story.
Little different for you, ma.
A deluxe apartment in the sky, honey.
Yeah. Yo, my gosh, that right, Erica. That whole he just a kid was just like, ugh, girl,
Oh,
shut up. All right, so, Rock, my favorite episode. All right. Let me I don't even know if I don't even think I have the screenshot. So we're just going to have to pull up something between him and her. And that's just what we're going to do, right? Let me see cuz I was going to get it, but we're just going to go here. Cuz he has the part of my favorite moment in here. So we're just going to go ahead and combine them if that's okay, right?
oh.
So Rock is telling Marvin as they're walking out of wherever they're walking from, and she says, F everybody, F Breeze and Snaps and Pops and blah 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 blah, and he said, well, F Kanan too though, right? Like, and she looking like, huh? And he said, I loved it. Like I could rewind that scene because he like, you want to be at war with all these ninjas, but you real choosy on who we deleting, right? And I'm like, talk to her, Marvin. Talk to her, right? And then Rock says, Kane is still okay, Marvin. He's still okay, Marvin. He don't know what the F he's doing. Girl. And this is where it really gets good, right? And he's saying, D-Wiz was a kid, right? That little bike ninja we put down was the kid. And Scrap wasn't that much older than Kanan,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he said, "You don't seem like you got any problem with deleting other people's kids." Right? And her response is some straight bull crap talking about, you wanna delete your nephew? Is that what you want?
This shit.
You wanna delete your nephew, like, and Marvin's like, I don't want to do none of this stuff, but I'm just following your daggone. We in too deep, so I'm just following your lead at this point. See where the heck is going, where it's going, which obviously we know now, right? Especially from this scene right here, when she's still talking and he's just like telling her that we 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 lost the streets, right? But going back to that other scene where when she was getting in the car, she's like, just bring Kanan to me, do whatever you have to do, but bring Kanan to me. And she's like, you would do the same thing if it was Juke. And yet, I would feel like that's a valid point. However, it's still deflecting because we not talking about Juke, okay? My daughter ain't the problem, but your son is. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
What have we been doing? That's why it's so funny that when Pino, who doesn't even know her, tells her that sometimes good parenting is a heavy hand or whatever the heck he said, it's like, girl, you've been dropping the ball on that like for years, So in this scene right here, Marvin is telling Rock that, the streets are not theirs anymore and that she doesn't care about him or Lulu. Right? Just only Kanan. Like, you still trying to fill this hole in your heart, but Kanan is like the game. The more you push, the more it pushes back and all that, right? And, it's we're never gonna fix what's wrong. And I'm just like, man, my guy was just dropping stuff before he left.
I loved it.
Just dropping.
He's been killing it. Ugh. And I want her to think about all these conversations.
Everything. Run it back.
And then the thing that I guess is another least favorite moment, because literally after this scene, we see her with Trayvon the next morning. So everything this man been telling you the night before, after said pew pew fight.
Yeah.
Because Marvin, like I said, Marvin has been in 50-11 gunfights. Okay, he's tired.
Yeah, he is so tired.
And the last few ones has been because you beefing with Kanan.
Yeah,
Ain't no real. I mean, he a op, but they ain't no legitimate situations. Like, you fighting with your son, and we over here, play gunfight, and I'm just like, he is tired.
Yo, he said F Kanan too though. So if he up in there, he gonna catch one of these bullets.
And she looked like,
yeah. And I feel like a part of the reason too why at the end there, why he didn't even bother is because, like, that's the last thing I'm gonna do for you, sis. Is I'm not gonna take your son out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let him do this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do that to you.
Yeah.
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 Because at the end of the day, that's what he's always gonna do. He's gonna look out for his siblings.
Yeah. He's a protector. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel he's either Kanan or the mob, the Afghans, or the feds. You know what I'm saying? Marvin knew regardless, he was not going to be walking free but too much longer.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, I'll let it be my nephew's bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, punky.
At least I get to talk some crap before I go smoke
I
me a
need to light
cigarette.
my cigarette. Tell this little ninja about himself.
Because the truth of the matter is, we may have talked about this offline. I'm not sure, but it's just like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this probably will be the most calm that he will go out, because how the mob do. You know how so it would have been very much more violent and just more. He was able to be at peace, set up something for his daughter. So it's like, yes, it was Kanan, and I hate every second of it.
Every second.
But at least he was able to get his ish off.
And that was my thing. Like, I think I said it to the members. Like, I hate, of course, that's who it was, but I didn't want it to be the mob.
Yeah.
I didn't, because they would have did him dirty.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to hear that. Like, really wasn't. Especially, I was not trying to give Stefano the like. I
Yeah,
don't
I
want
mean,
you
not
to
to,
have no
no,
satisfaction, bro.
no, no,
None. The heck
mm-mm,
out of here.
nah. Mm,
So Dexter, what's up, Dexter Cumberbatch? He said
that was
He
great
said
coming.
Marvin really died when Lou died.
Mm,
Absolutely, yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Ugh,
A part of him, because he had to hang on for his baby girl now.
yeah,
So
yeah,
absolutely a part of him.
yeah. But
Um,
like you said, that left a hole in his heart.
it did.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like he said, like us, we over here just trying to fill the holes in our hearts.
yeah,
It's not gonna work.
yeah,
It's not gonna work. So
yeah.
it's like
Very
you
profound.
just gotta you want to do that, you gotta leave the game. How about that?
Mm. And I
You gotta
also
leave the
love
game.
one little thing I didn't get to mention earlier in my life, but and I know this is maybe a reach to some people, but it's something I am able to kind of I could be making this illustration up, but you remember in the beginning seasons, Marvin used to always be crashing cars and just like going for the gusto, just like when Kanan got kidnapped in the stash house, he over there, just frivolous, just crashing cars and just you know kind of had that attitude like, oh, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I compare that to this episode where he chose not to go out like a gangster when he was pew pewing with Breeze. He decided to take that vehicle
Mm-hmm.
and have enough, just have enough wherewithal to be like, you know what? I'm not going to win this. I'm going to gracefully bow out. Like, I
Yeah.
just feel like, just using, I know that may be whack to a lot of people, but just the
Wait,
use
say that. I'm sorry, say that again because I'm getting texts from
sorry.
my daughter. Hold on one second. Why is she doing this? What are you talking about? For what? For what? I can't right now. I'm live. I'm sorry. Talking about joining a
No,
Zoom
you
meeting.
good.
For what? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. My phone just going off. Oh, okay. Classmate, cruise, blah, 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 blah. All right, we're not doing that right now. Okay. So, okay. Can't life. Okay. So go ahead, pretty PG.
No,
Sorry.
you're fine. No, I was just saying, the difference between Marvin
Comparison.
when we first started the show, he will always
Mm-hmm.
crash his vehicle and just be reckless with it. But now,
Mm-hmm.
this episode, we saw that he, had the wherewithal to gracefully bow out and knew, hey, this is a losing battle. I'm going to choose life and
Yep.
I'm going to choose to leave, regardless of how that makes me look. So
Yeah,
I
right.
just the use of the vehicles. I know that may be corny and whack to some people, but it's just something I just thought of. Like he's changed. Like
Were
he's
you talking about like with that shootout scene with him and Breeze?
yeah, like he could have
Yeah.
stayed and like died
Yeah.
like a gangster, but he was
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, I know I ain't gonna win this. Let me go ahead
Yep.
and leave. Forget trying to what I'm saying, complete this
Mm-hmm.
situation. So I
Yeah.
just it just kind of just showed me the growth of my. I mean, we've
Mm.
seen it all through, but I just felt like that was another piece where I was able to kind of look back, on
And
those things.
absolutely, and you know why too? Because I can't go right now. I still have money to leave for my daughter, a
Mm-hmm.
letter. Like I still have to put things in order. Like I can't
Mm-hmm.
go out right now.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Understood that it's coming, but I can't right now. Let me get the heck up. Oh, let me get the
Yeah,
heck up out of here because it's not
yeah.
looking good.
Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, I'm over here fighting for her relationship with her son, but I still got a relationship with my daughter I got to maintain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, what we doing here?
Yeah. Right. So, Dexter says that gunfight made Marvin realize that their time on top was over. I think he been realized that
Yeah.
even when even last week when he said to her, "How many wars you trying to start?" Like
Yeah.
because he's seeing like, girl, it's not looking good.
No.
But
But that's
yes, that probably definitely solidified it.
yeah. But that's another thing too, because Marvin is more so on the street side. He's the more so the one that's in the gunfights.
He
He's
can
dealing with
see.
this rock. Whenever and I said this earlier, whenever she's executing someone is normally planned, is normally
Mm-hmm.
strategic, is normally,
Mm-hmm.
but she's probably alone. Or like, look at all the time she was scrapping with Juliana, and like it was planned.
Right.
She be throwing Marvin to the wolves,
Mm-hmm. She does.
so she ain't
It's
really out there like that for real.
it's giving like the corporate people up
Yes,
top. where they
Yes.
don't really know what's going on, but they got all these plans and it
Exactly.
should work like this and that. But you don't know the ins and outs down
Exactly.
here. Like you don't
Yeah.
know the footwork. You don't know what it really takes and how much
Yeah.
time, and it's not realistic what you're
No.
talking about because you
Yeah.
don't know the actual work.
Exactly. She's so far removed. Kind of
Ugh.
like how Ghost was. Ghost in the penthouse. He don't know
Right.
what's going on in the crack house.
Mhm. Right. And then you know what? I saw a clip of like Marvin's introduction on the first episode, and he was coming in with his little chips and everything in the hospital
Mhm.
room and all that, and he was telling her what was going on and stuff.
Mhm.
And she was listening to him, but then she looked at the other brother, Lou,
Lou.
and he
Mhm.
was like, "It's true," whatever, or it's
Yeah.
it's accurate. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And and Marvin was like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nothing he's saying matters anyway. But
No.
at the
Yeah.
same time, Lulu's gone now,
Mhm.
and Marvin is telling you he's the one out there, and you still
Mhm.
can't listen to him.
Yeah.
And you guys don't have an army like y'all used to.
No. And that also further teed me off, as I was saying earlier, thinking back of seeing what happened with Kanan and Marvin. Just even thinking about the narration, the introduction to Marvin, never miss an opportunity, miss an
To
opportunity.
miss
You
the
was throwing
opportunity,
salt in.
right?
And that kind of shows like how grown Kanan felt about his uncle, because we see
Mm-hmm.
what he did to his uncle. Like you never respected him,
Yep.
but
Yep.
he missed the
Exactly.
opportunity to murk your ass.
Right, right, right. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay.
I wish he didn't.
Right. And speaking of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What he said to Rock, like you don't seem like you don't have an issue with deleting other people's kids. It's giving like she should have experienced that. You
What
was
do you
out
mean?
here deleting all these other people's kids, but you should have outlived him so that you could see him die. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? As much as you was taking away other people's kids,
yeah.
because that's
Well,
what you
maybe,
deserved.
but she's so delusional. She'll probably figure out a way mentally to escape out of that. Well, you
Right.
should have been over there with Ghost Son anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? She would have found a way to rationalize it to where it wasn't her fault,
Yeah, the delusion.
unfortunately.
I thought she was growing, but she taking a whole
Yeah.
nosedive.
Yeah, that fall from grace, man.
Word. Oh my gosh. What's up, voice of reason? Oh,
Mm.
I said this in the membership. I hope Keenan remembers the beatdown Marvin gave him. I hope that feeling haunts him for a while. Okay, guys. So let me ask you this: do you guys see the poll in the chat?
Oh, I didn't
I'm
see
gonna
it.
go and I'm gonna look to see if it's there because I don't really be knowing how to do this sometimes. So let's see because I want to see if you guys have answered the question. I don't even know if it's there. It don't even look like it's there.
Let me see if I can find
What in the world? Yeah, child. I don't know. It doesn't look like it worked. Let me go here because it's not even showing like hold on a second.
it. Okay, I see it when I go on YouTube.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what it like? What's the answer? Like who won? Like what was the answer that won?
I just put in my answer, and then when I did, it showed no 34%. So that means 66% is yes.
Okay.
Basically,
So
I think my math right.
66%. Okay. Let me see something. I'm trying to see if I can go in it so I can close it. Can I get to it or what, honey? Let's see. It's weird. Okay. All right. So let me see how I get. Okay, so 65% says so that the question, guys, is do you think Marvin will actually show up in Kanan's dreams? Now you know that, guys, if this happens, you can see me, right, PG?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know that if this happens, that means that we're gonna get to see London Brown in Origins, and in the same sense or the same way that Kanan showed up on a few occasions for
Mm-hmm.
Tariq. So how would he show up though? So let me read this. So do you think Marvin will actually show up in Kanan's dreams? 66% says yes, but it won't change anything. And no, Kanan doesn't care. Okay, so I'm going to end the poll. Okay, so that's awesome. Whatever. And so here's the thing. I would love for that to go on because at the same time, I feel like it would be cool for Uncle Marvin to kind of like haunt him in a way, but also be like this type of consciousness for him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they will go that route because it seems like obviously the show is more, focused on Ghost and Tommy, so that might not happen. But
Yeah.
wishful
I would
thinking and
love
all.
that.
Wishful thinking and
I
all.
said earlier, I want him to be the Freddy Krueger of Kanan's life. I
Yeah.
don't want him to be able to sleep for nothing, okay? And if that does happen, Miss K, I want him to be like, yeah, Lulu said, what's up?
Oh gosh.
Like, I really, and that's the thing, it really didn't do nothing for the boy.
Oh my gosh.
So,
It didn't. You're right. It didn't do nothing. Let me look. I'm gonna show you. There's this, I guess, this theory going around. Um,
oh boy.
and yeah, it's just. It
Oh,
says that Marvin ain't dead.
oh
Mark my word. Yeah, here we go again. Marvin ain't the guy. This ain't me, y'all. This ain't me, child. This ain't me, honey.
why?
Y'all pout. Let me read this first before I say what I gotta say. Mark my words. That's what it says. What we saw was Kanan imagining what it'd be like to drop his uncle. Remember, Kanan was in the car watching Marvin go inside the church. Then he pulled down the ski. The finale, at that exact moment, right before Kanan gets out of the car, the Fed's gonna pull up to the church and arrest Marvin for dropping the family that was neglecting the little white girl. Mark my words. Then come back to this post and tell me I was right. Okay. Well, listen. This is how I feel about this post. That's cool. You can theorize all you want, but I truly doubt it. I doubt it. I don't understand why the Power fans. It's hard. I know that it's hard, guys. I know it's hard to let people go. I know that. Just like we're Unique. Like when they keep saying, oh, Unique is coming back. He's not coming back. He's out the game. Grown Kanan said it. Respect to him who got out the game. He's done. Sasha Penn confirmed it that choice to let Unique leave the game, that was good for that character. Marvin's death befitted him, that character. That's where his character led us. And this is where Unique's character led us. It's a wrap. Marvin is gone, y'all. I just don't understand why some of these freaking Power fans, they just have such this hard time of just letting it be. There's always this thing where, oh, somebody could come back or there's some type of trick or something crazy. Meanwhile, we seeing Marvin in a whole casket in the daggone next episode, child.
Yeah, because that's part of the dream too.
That's a part of the dream now. I know.
I would love for this to be all just the floor. Because don't get me wrong, when I'm watching the scene, I'm waiting for like Kanan to step out of a daydream. Like I honestly was experiencing some delusion myself. Like, no, he ain't do this. Like, I was really sitting there like, nah, this nah.
I did.
Yeah.
I had my delusions. I did. But I was not gonna share them with y'all.
not to the internet.
I was not gonna share my delusions with y'all. Okay? Because
cool.
my baby is gone, child. Gone with the wind. And it sucks. It truly sucks.
I cannot believe this.
Okay, it truly sucks. And it was to the point where I was thinking, I was like, well, what if there's something?
Yeah.
What if there's something? What if the pastor was there and, he got him and blah, 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 and blah, blah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first thing. You know, the denial. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
you gotta go through that.
Agreed. Yeah.
Gotta go through that. It is what
Mm-hmm.
it is. It is what
Yeah.
it is. Right? But that's what we need to learn to do, power fans. You gotta learn to let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Ghost ain't coming back.
They still say ghost
Unique,
alive.
yeah, Unique ain't coming back. Freaking Marvin ain't coming back.
Ugh.
Now, the only thing that I believe that would happen with Marvin that
Mm-hmm.
won't happen with Ghost is that we might see him pop up in, dreams or whatever. That's just, I mean, that's a, that's a, that's a
Yeah.
hope. That's a hope. That's all we
Lord.
can do. That's all we can do.
I hope they got good barbers in heaven, because
Huh?
I said I hope they got good barbers in heaven. If if he makes it there, child. We know he was in the best and the worst place to be during
Oh,
this
I
time. So I
know.
don't know, Marvin. We was trying. You was trying. We'll see. God gonna have to look at that little tally. Like, I don't know.
Right, right. Okay, so here's where we're gonna get a little bit serious.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I could find it. I can't find it, so we're just gonna go with this scene right here, and you can talk about the scene afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
They're cutting him. They're cutting Breeze out because he did some extra work. Whatever. We'll talk about that in a minute, right? So, in the scene where Snaps and Pops are telling Breeze that it's open season for Rock and Marvin,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't doubt. He's kind of hesitant. He doesn't doubt. We talked about this already. He does not doubt that Kanan is with them, but he doesn't know how Kanan's going to feel about putting his family down, because that's a lot to ask, right? As we said. And this is where the overall concern comes in when it comes to this show. Now, why is this show so gung-ho about deleting family members, right? Like, how does that test or prove loyalty? If anything, to me, it would prove otherwise. Like, if I'm in a business like this and I know that you're a person that deleted your own family, I'm not trusting you. And I know that sometimes, family members, whatever, you know what I mean? But no, I don't care. Like, I'm not trusting you. You get down like that? No, thank you. No, thank you, because you don't got a code. You don't draw the line anywhere, apparently. So, the part where I was talking about the seriousness is I think there's so many people that just blindly watch this episode. I'm sorry, this show, and the theme that we've talked about so many times, where they don't have a problem with the kids deleting their parents and vice versa, and the family members and all of this craziness, and what it's feeding this, not just this generation, because now it's about to go into the younger generation too, because they're going into Origins, which is a younger, it's for a younger crowd, right? And Tariq's things for a young crowd, supposedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you teaching people? What are you showing people? You're normalizing this. So now I need to be looking and wondering what the heck is going on with the writers and what you're trying to push. And the fact that this is a whole YT that is behind this. The man that's writing this is a YT who could have a different type of agenda that everybody is so excited. Yeah, he the pen, the blah 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 blah. But meanwhile, he could be pushing this whole evil agenda to have black people feeling like it's okay to take out their parents and their brothers and their sisters and their uncles and their cousins and all of this kind of stuff. Like, wake up. Wake up, because it's and I know normally we don't always get down like this, but yeah, this is serious, y'all. This is like, yes, it's entertaining as far as the show overall, but what they keep doing is a concern. It's a freaking concern, to the point where it's like, dag, yo, do we need to freaking say something? Because this is not cool.
Yeah.
And it's black people. First of all, Courtney Kemp messed up by starting that whole daggone thing.
Yeah.
Okay? And now, because they always got to have a little, you know what I'm saying? Always got to have a little monkey doing the dance for the YT. Know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. They always got to have one of us come out and start that freaking crap first, and then now we got this other dude writing and all of that stuff. Come on, please. Please. It's a whole agenda. They're always going to try to find some way for us to wipe each other out. And they're doing it through this show. And I'm so tired of it. What's up, Samara? So freaking tired of it. Oh, let's keep it a grand. There has never been a real justifiable reason for Kanan or Tariq or anyone to drop off their family members. Yes, it's a TV show, but it's still disturbing. Exactly. Thank you. Like, when are we going to really say something instead? Like, there's people that really be out here glorifying this trash.
Yeah. And it's every show in this universe. Every show, to the point where we expect it.
Yeah.
We expect it.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah.
Very much so. Very much so. So, Kadesh says, what's up, RC? How you doing? CK started it, so now they think it's okay to write it. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I just said it, you know what I mean? And I don't really want to go too deep into it. Because we are talking about the freaking show and we're covering it. So I don't want to make it no whole thing. But I'm just saying, it's 71 people in here. Really, I hope you guys are paying attention.
Yeah.
I really do. I hope you're paying attention.
But it's 4 shows now, Miss K, where it's family member against family member. It's not like, oh, we having an argument. Like, no, I'm trying to put some hot ones in you. Like, it's that far. Like, are you just trying to show, like, hey, you know, they're not worth a conversation. They're not worth therapy. They're not worth working it out. It's straight to the blickies.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, it's normalized. Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's not normal, people. It's not normal.
And
like,
I was saying this kind of earlier in my life too. Like, and I watch way less TV than the average person. But I'm like, I don't even think of a Caucasian show like this, like where this happens. I mean, I know you watch Game of Thrones and they have some things like that. Possibly, I've never watched it, but like, I don't know. Like, have you seen any other shows that have
not really?
No,
not as much as this show. Nope, not as much as this show. This show, it's thematic. It's thematic. Like, they make sure that it happens in, like you said, in every universe.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, every universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every universe, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It happens in every show. Like, every book, it has to take place.
Yeah.
You know.
And this show has a huge cult-like following.
Cult-like, that's the dangerous part right there. Cult-like. Yeah. So, yes, please hit the like button. 71 people. Come on, 77 now. Hit that like button, baby. Yes, it's really annoying. That's why I would have accepted Marvin being taken out by anyone other than the one who shall not be named. I was so sad yet annoyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they even doubled down on it and had him drop off both of his uncles in a single season. Yeah. They even used. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that. That was the most disturbing part to me. Gave us 3 different angles of Marvin getting in. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Because I was like, why did y'all have to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the way the first angle was to where it was just, you know, him shooting. And I keep saying the one that should not be named because my son, he got spoiled, but he don't know who did it. So I'm trying not to say the name. But that angle from his angle, that was fine. I didn't need to see it again. You slowed it, and then you showed it from different angles. Yeah. I didn't like that.
You got the point. And but then y'all don't allow us to see Juke do snap and pop. We used to see Juke.
Right.
Which that was a justifiable
Thank you.
You know, situation. So the choices that we are making here. I don't know.
AG said biblically snaps and pops reminded me of Ahab and Jezebel. Absolutely, yes. Let me see something. So Miss 2D516 says, well, I like when the writer allows Jukebox to have her Black Power moments throughout the season. She talked about the YT people multiple times. And that is true. So we can say that, right? But when
Yeah.
you're writing for, when you are a white writer and it's a black cast, you better, you know. And the thing too is, it's not always that one writer. There are certain people that write the episode. You know what I'm saying? So he probably had nothing to do with that. Scared Little White Girl's been killing us forever.
That was a bar.
It is a bar. And I had to put it there, you know, because it is the freaking truth. All right? That's what they've been doing, child.
You think Marvin had anything about Amber in that? No.
I feel like I think so, girl.
Just check on her from time to time. I know she did us dirty. She's still your sister.
Right.
Your cousin, I guess. I don't know, child.
Amber. What's up, D Traverso? So, let me see. I know there's a few more things. Okay, so we got snaps and pops, celebrities, blah. All right. Juke tells Kanan that it was snaps and pops. He didn't give a daggone. But it was like, at least that's what he wants Juke to think, right?
Mm-hmm.
The feds have been watching Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Specifically because of the property. Remember how we were talking about that? Like, why would they bring that up if it's not gonna come back? Well, it came back. You know, that property that she sold to the overseas guy, and they tell her that to expect money laundering charges. Okay, so I'm like, ooh, okay, whatever. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Juke, who is worried about her daddy. She is worried about her daddy. Okay, y'all. She's worried about him, and she knows that he's not okay. The one thing with Marvin throughout this episode is when it came to Juke, he kept trying to say, why are you looking all worried? Like, you know, he's trying to make her feel better, right?
Yeah.
And she tells him that, like, I know you're not okay. And I don't know if it's because you don't care or you've given up or you don't see it or maybe you don't want to see it. And I'm like, Juke, baby, trust and believe me. He saw it. And I do think that at this point he gave up, you know, and I feel bad for her sake that he gave up. But once again, he said it, we're too far. And it's not even really about giving up. I think it's more like acceptance. Like, there ain't really nothing that's going to happen. Like, we marks.
Yeah.
We marks out here. We lost the streets. It's only a matter of time. And I feel like if his sister wasn't going to try to stay, he might have actually gone with Juke somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because, once again, I got to stay for my sister and ride this out. Like, whatever. Ride it out with her. You know?
Yeah.
And then when Rock, you know... I don't know. I think I'm running into something else. Did you want to say anything about that?
Not this particular scene, but I felt a little cheated because I wanted more from that scene with Rock and Juke.
Yeah, where her coming in.
Yeah, like I wanted to know, like, how deep did y'all go? Like, did you say that it was Snap and Pop? That, you know, I just wanted more because I've been wanting more of them together in this season because I feel like they have some things they need to patch up. Not sure if it's going to happen. You know, Rock's so far gone up, you know, Kanan's behind. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just wanted a more complete scene with her and Juke. Maybe we'll see that next episode. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because they're like the only two left.
Yeah.
Forget about, you know, Kanan.
Yeah, the other one. We shouldn't even say his name no more.
Right. We should the one who shouldn't be named. I think we should do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Here, bro.
He will not be mentioned.
Yeah, the one who shall not be named. Treat him like a freaking What's the name from Tag? That's the guy named from Harry Potter, y'all, that they never could say his name. Oh my gosh. Tag, I think it starts with a V. Voldemort? Voldemort. We're gonna treat him like Voldemort, guys. Can't say his name. Absolutely no. So evil.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
There was some discussion previously with people I guess it was the debate whether she ever finds out who did Marvin in. Because we refer to them as they're grown, and they feel like, hey, if she knows Kanan was behind it, she would never be cool with Kanan again. How do you
Right.
feel about that? Do you also you feel like do you think she would think it would just be like a op or something? Because I don't know, because she's not privy to all the beef. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know the ins and outs of the organization. So I wonder when she finds out, who is her first thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Like,
know.
so Mike over here is coming up and saying what my thoughts, because the scar that's on grown Kanan's neck. They said that comes from Juke, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking that if if it didn't come by this, because this should be the only thing that makes her want to freaking chop this guy's neck off, right? So if that's the case, and she finds out, how would she find out? And if she does, I think that it would make sense if she tries to delete him. But it's still scratching my head, because it's like, well, why was y'all still talking in the OG power?
Yeah. So
You
that's the
know?
thing.
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
And I'm not sure if you remember. I just remember because it's fresh on my brain because I reviewed it a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't
But
remember.
because she was hot about Sean. So when Kanan told her, like, no, I'm the one who did Sean in, he
Yeah.
chose Ghost over me. She was like, well, he chose the other side. So I'm just like,
Right, I
hold
saw
up, like,
that. I recently saw that clip, and I was like, "The heck, girl!" But it felt a little like manipulative too when she was saying it. It felt manipulative, like, yeah. So it's kind of like making him. I don't know. It just
kind of,
didn't feel.
I got you. Because maybe I don't know, she just has such a hard on for Ghost. Like, I just want to know how that happened. I mean, yes, he Ghost set him up, so that's probably why. But I don't know. I don't know if her and Ghost have some run-ins in this little gap that we
Right.
are not privy to. I don't know, but I just personally can't see her knowing the truth and ever being cool with Kanan.
Never. Yeah, I don't know about that. So it
Yeah,
must be something else that she tried
yeah,
to delete him off of. Must be something else, because I can't. I don't know.
yeah.
What's up, Mike Conley? Says this. I agree with you, Kay, but I wonder if Juke was like his last option to go when he was damn near dead. I have no idea what's going on with that. But I do want to say something before we get out of here. So thank you for the super chat, D Traverso. So Breeze and Kanan will blame each other for snaps and pops. And could Trayvon really be fed informant since he knew Stefano Pino Hafiz through Joaquin? Also, could Unique Teresa Baselli will help Rock? That's interesting. I don't know.
That's a lot.
Don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But this is what I want to say before we get out of here, guys. So we do see that Rock tells Marvin that Breeze is the same as all the other dudes before him, right? And he will go out the same. So this had my wheels turning a little bit, only because a day or so ago I saw a few pics on the internet of the cast of Origins wrapping up, saying that the show wrapped up and everything, the season and everything. And Rock was in one of the pictures. And she was there with Jarita. And she was dressed like
She was working.
She was dressed like she's not Rock anymore, but like she's Rock, but she was dressed down.
Down.
If I could remember, right? Properly. So it got me to wondering, is Rock in Origins, of course, right? And if so, will she get close to Ghost? And will she be the one to put the bug in his ear to have him delete Breeze? Because the fact that she said that in this episode was, he gonna go out just like this, he gonna go out the same. And I didn't care about that. until I saw the pictures.
Mm.
And so now my wheels is turning, up here, and I'm like, because
Yeah.
my thing is, if you leave Rock alive and she's still gonna be in Origins, she's gonna be really like in the back, but she gonna be on some. I don't know. She might be having little talks. You know how they have those, and I think I've talked about this with somebody before, but how they have like those OGs that they retired, but every now and then like the newer person go for like
Yeah.
play chess with them, or give
Yeah.
advice
Yeah.
and all that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I feel like she's gonna be like that if she's in Origins. Don't
Yeah.
mean she gonna always be up in there, but
Yeah.
every now and then. And could you? That would be crazy if she had something to do with Breeze getting knocked off. Look, I mean, I know it could be far, but
Yeah. I'm
hey,
thinking it
it's
through.
it's better than what you call it, coming back and it's a whole dream and whatever.
Yeah. My only thing is how, because when you said she was dressed down, I'm thinking, oh I don't want to say it's a theory, but my thought for her, my recommendations are just to snitch and be in WITSEC.
mm, mm,
Um,
true, true.
because she can't be out. It's not safe in those streets. She got too many people gunning for her. So I'm thinking she gonna snitch. And some people don't believe so because of her reputation, but I feel like after the situation with Marvin, she's not going to care.
Mm-mm.
She's not going to care. Like the young
That's true.
guns, she shouldn't really care about how they feel. The mob,
Okay,
who cares? So I don't know.
no, you're right. You're right. But look at this. If she thinks Breeze had something to do with Marvin, then
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't
That's her
know.
point of view. Yeah, she don't.
If she
Yeah.
thinks, then she might that you know what I'm saying? Because revenge don't really die. It don't matter if you still in the game or not. Folks, they could be turned into a civilian and still they want revenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but if she's in Witsec, that is a little odd. That's,
Yeah. Because I'm
but
curious.
Tasha came out of Witsec to do some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, girl.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just curious as to when they find out who was the first person they thinking is the doer.
Mm,
Because the last time, Rock's last conversation with Marvin, he was gunning for Breeze, and they was talking about
right,
Breeze. So I can understand where you're coming from there. Well,
right.
there are also other people, but I also don't feel. I don't know because Marvin was in the church, so that ain't really the mob's. I don't want to say it's not their style, but I don't know. Girl's a lot. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
a lot. But I did not know she was in those photos. I didn't see those. So, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
So
confused.
okay, so let me now y'all confusing me. That's why sometimes, as Jay Smith says,
Mhm.
Breeze won't be in Origins. The show takes place in 2002, at which point Breeze is already dead. Okay, well, I
Excuse me?
highly doubt that would be crazy. I don't see why they would bring Breeze and introduce him into this, and
Yeah.
then not show the scene that everybody wants to see,
That,
including me at this point, because I never cared, but now I
yeah.
do. Everybody wants to see him see Ghost take out Breeze. So why wouldn't they? That doesn't make any sense.
Because I thought it was maybe like well, I think they said Ghost and Tommy like 18, 19 ish.
It
They're
would.
like
It doesn't.
12.
It doesn't make sense for this to be a 2002 thing because this was 91 or 92.
93.
93. So that
Well,
doesn't make
nine
sense.
years, 9 years
That
later.
doesn't yeah, that doesn't make sense,
I
especially if they're like still teenagers. How remember how many we were trying to figure out how many years Kanan was over them?
Yes,
Wasn't it like
5.
5? Yeah,
Yeah.
so that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. But I do know because I think it must be certain time jumps because I do know there is going to be at least part of Origins that's going to be in the early 2000s.
Okay,
But
right, a part of it.
I don't know because it's 18 episodes, so it could jump. But that would be a weird. I don't say a weird edit, but that would just be weird for them just to cut Breeze completely off.
Yeah, instead of
And
watching the whole growth and from the story.
yeah, so I don't know what they're doing.
Whatever, folks. I don't think I care anymore, honestly. Whatever. I still, the jury is still out on whether I'm gonna watch anyway. So,
Yeah.
um,
Unless they do flashbacks. I
yeah,
don't
that's what he
know.
said. They said they're gonna do flashbacks. Okay. I still feel Jukebox takes out Rock right before or after Whitsec. I don't see the point in her taking out her aunt.
Yeah, especially now she knows that she's not
Yeah.
guilty of the things, unless she
Yeah.
blames her for her dad. But I don't think she will.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
That would be really
Kanan's the
dumb.
only one in this family that's gully and grimy enough to take out their family member. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry, because Marvin, like I said, I felt Marvin had an option to go toe to toe with Kanan, but he just was like, "Nah, you got this."
Right. And I wonder if, even him saying that, where it's like, yeah, F Kanan too, though, right? Because if he in
Mhm.
there, he getting, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I wonder if he was just saying that because he's just like annoyed with the fact that she's being so choosy.
yeah.
Like he just wanted to tell her about herself.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
she's being, like I said, she's real selective.
Yeah, you being
Yeah,
selective. Like you over here trying to go to war with folks, but you being selective. Like
exactly.
we can't be selective.
Yeah, because like what Breeze was telling Kane in the other episode, like the rest of us is just casualties of war, and at this
Mm-hmm.
point, that's what Marvin was. You're a casualty of war
Yeah.
between what they got going on. Like it's like all these useless lives at waste for
Right.
what?
Right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, girl. So let's go down. We're gonna go. This is
Don't say it.
Marvin.
Don't do
We
it.
love you. We love you, Marvin. We love you, brothers. The Thomas brothers, remember when they were fighting?
On the sidewalk.
Yeah, the sidewalk they were throwing you're the whole team and all of this and that, and then yeah, you were fake gay, this and that, and Quincy Jones up in here.
And they was talking about Kinga. She was over there with the Knicks or whatever. I
Yes,
was
with the
like, oh,
whole team. Like, oh, these brothers was fighting. Oh my gosh. And then to go to like episode 8 where Lulu was in the fire and he's like, Lulu, wait, Lulu, like going in there getting his brother out and then ready to go crazy. Like they gonna feel me. These streets gonna feel me over my baby brother. Like talking
he was ready to
about
go to war. They took him to rehab. That was a whole thing. Oh,
yeah. Oh, we've been through it with you guys, and we love you so much, okay? This is, we already talked about this. Marvin, he was like really, yeah. Look at his face, like he's trying not to,
yeah. He was trying to put up a good front for his daughter.
Yeah, right. This is when we find out that they have witnesses that literally
Yeah.
can probably point him out in the lineup, and he's still talking about some man. I'm too fast. I'm Carl Moses or whatever the heck he said, and ain't nobody catching me. Gingerbread man.
Yeah. That was kind of, I mean, this is a petty scratch in my head moment, but it's like, what the feds waiting on?
Yeah,
Like, what
right.
y'all waiting for formalities? Like, I don't know. It just seems like y'all sitting on this information. Like, what are y'all waiting on?
Yeah,
They part
you
of the
know how
reason
they
Marvin dead too, because he should have been locked up already.
right. Oh my gosh, right? Because that's how like the feds are like that though. Remember was it you when we were talking about the whole Gotti thing? Was it
Yeah,
you
yeah,
doing the
Gotti.
Gotti thing? And how they just were like waiting.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, people were getting deleted.
Yes.
Because if they would have interfered, it would have messed up their case. And I'm like, the
Yeah.
feds are very ruthless.
Yeah.
They're very ruthless. So,
Yeah.
oh, we didn't talk about this idiot over here.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, she coming up in. I can't sleep. I can't eat, babe, without you in my life. I don't want to go on. This is my song, and all of this nonsense. And I'm willing to just whatever it is. I'm gonna have some ill stuff happen to me, then live without you. So then she sees the blicky, and I loved Juke's response. You still ready to take that chance?
You still want to be with me?
Yeah, right. So want to take the chance. Like, girl, get up out of here. Okay?
Yeah,
And go ahead. Sorry.
no. Go ahead.
Yeah, just get up out of here. And then when she goes to Kanan, like, I'm trying to, she's gonna do something, but he's like, we all got guns.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I cracked up when he said that because it's like it's part of the uniform. What do you think?
we all got guns.
Is you probably coming over here for me?
Yeah, right. And she was like, that's not even funny. He was like, I don't even know if it's a joke. Like, I actually liked when he said that though, because it was like he really had to think about like I don't even know if it's a joke. Like she really might be coming after me because he really. That's how you know he was in his feelings
Yeah.
about what she said because like that she
Uh-huh.
really don't. My cousin really don't mess with me for real.
Yeah, because Juke's, I mean, if anybody's opinion, he valued Juke's opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
So he like, you need to go, whatever. She's telling me, yeah, Thomas is always kicking me out. You still ain't getting the message. I said, exactly.
I was like, go home, Roger.
Get the heck, yeah, get the heck out of here. She about to do something. So
He be
what?
cracking me up because Kanan, he always kicking people out. I got something to do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But what is the point? Like the only thing I can think of that she talking about this eating disorder, can't eat, can't sleep. I'm like, are you gonna hurt yourself? And that's another
Right.
thing that you was like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna go full throttle gangsterism because this is too much. My dad, my ex-girl, is like,
All right.
why are you here? Go to school, girl.
Yes, girl, bye. Ugh, she too much. Thank you, D Traverso, for the super chat. Favorite Marvin scene when he told everyone to escape apartment while shooting it out with the mob in season 2. That was a good scene right there. That
That
was
was
a
good and
good scene.
stressful. And the
Yeah.
old dude opened the door for him. Ugh.
Yes, we're gonna have to do that. Like I think the following week I was thinking about that. Like I would probably want to do like some top
Marvin.
moments. Yeah, you know what I mean? And not just Marvin, but just like the whole
It's the
you know what I
series.
mean? Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole series. Because I love I didn't just love Marvin, he was my favorite, but I love that family. So
Yeah.
of course a lot of the scenes are gonna involve them. And there you have it. So we're gonna have to like but I feel like that might take like watching it. And I don't have time for that. Not for no
Yeah.
week. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah, I thought about
we're gonna
rewatching
see.
everything, but it just depends on this last
Yeah.
episode because they
Yeah.
taking me out.
I know. We
Episode
might have
one,
to
they took a lot of wind out of me. They put a hole in my heart after episode one. I'm like, come on, this how we come in.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we could think of like collectively, you and I, we can come up with
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
You 5, me 5.
yeah, top 10 or something like that.
Yeah, and just call it a whole day just to reminisce because like, I even I saw like a story with Jukebox singing The Streets Need a Body, her little part to it, and I was like, it just brought back so much like memories for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this time, and I just the feeling that I had and everything. I don't know, it's just like cool, with even just starting with the collaborations on YouTube because of this show. Yeah, so it's near and
5
dear.
years. 5 years.
Yeah, it's near and dear. It really is actually.
Yeah.
I would say that I did not like Kanan disrespecting Jarita. I told you guys last week that I didn't care for Jarita, but in this episode, she kind of showed that she didn't know that he was gonna go there to try to do anything to her, whatever. Like I just went there to scare her, whatever. All of this. That's still kind of scratching my head too because Jarita, what was you thinking?
What did you think was going to happen?
Exactly. You leaving the doors like, what did you think was gonna happen? You left her door open.
Yeah, they want to play Yahtzee. Like what? Girl, what are we? I don't understand. She's
That was so stupid to me. Oh, you upset my boss who kills people, girl. Shut up. And don't get me wrong, yeah, she was making a little bit of sense when she was saying like, I must be so stupid. I must hate myself because
Yeah.
you lied. Whatever she had said, it
Yeah.
makes sense. And it's like, girl, yes, your black girl lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you understand that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But why he turn on her like that? Like F you too, B. What the heck?
Yeah.
Do you think he had to like psych himself up because he knew what he was about to do, so he had to really turn like this, just be cold? I'm not making no excuse for this little boy, but
Yeah, because I don't even know. Okay, I really feel like he loved Crystal. So that makes me feel like his heart kind of is closed off on some level since that. But because I kept going back and forth on whether if he really was feeling Jarita. I do think he liked her a lot. But I don't know. I do feel like he was kind of putting on a little bit, like everything was fake. F you too. Like I'm like,
yeah, everything.
really? Was it all fake? You was
Yeah,
taking
like
like,
your
take her on a
feelings
date and everything. Like, no, you liked her. You took her to your house. For real.
Yup.
Kanan just is a
Shauna,
lie.
using her now it's okay. Now we want to get rid of her? Please, boy.
I don't know, but they probably, of course, they gonna have a long, nice little toxic situationship. So,
Right. She ain't going
oh, Sean,
nowhere.
we never had a chance.
She's still stupid. She still hate herself because clearly she gonna be around and have a baby by this guy.
Exactly. If she's not already pregnant, so
Exactly.
I
That's
was
why I
trying to figure
said,
that out. I don't
yeah,
know.
I said, is she already pregnant? Because if they just ended it, how did they get back to this
Yeah.
situation? You know what I mean? So somebody says, is Sean a trick baby? And now we kind of see why Kanan, grown Kanan, said that Sean, wasn't his son or whatever. This and that probably wasn't. But I think he was saying that because he was like how he wouldn't take out Ghost, or he's like not like him or something like
Yeah,
that.
he was. He's. It seems as though Ghost had more influence on Sean than
Right.
he did
Yeah.
because
That's
he was
crazy.
locked up.
Mm-hmm. Won't
But
let
I
me
also
out.
want to say one more thing. I did love how Breeze was kind of advocating for Kanan,
Mm-hmm.
because he was like, "Yo, this is his people's." Like,
Right.
Breeze is ruthless, but we talked about it, but he has some decorum. Like, he's like, "Come
Yeah.
on, y'all asking a little too much."
Exactly. Exactly. Too
Yeah,
much.
but
Stupid.
do you feel that the replacement they was talking about was Kanan when they fired Breeze?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that what it is?
That's what I
Because
was
who
thinking.
else? It just, that's another scratch in my head moment. And thank you, AG. Says we have 77 people. We have 81 people. Please hit the like button, honey. So here's the thing, right? Kanan, Breeze was told that you made a little extra money, whatever. He told me that's some Alizé money. It's not even like that. I wouldn't, da, 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 you know what I mean? And he's like, no, you getting replaced or whatever. And it looked like, so for me, right? The confusion was if he's the uncle, blood uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Why did she seem so? Why did she seem more concerned? She seemed like she was concerned about how Snaps was gonna handle the situation with
Yeah.
Breeze. You remember, like she was like, "Well, what's she gonna say? Like, what are we gonna?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when they finally got there, of course she's gonna back up her man. Like Fumi once, shame on you. Fumi, whatever the heck she said, stupidness. But I was just confused because I'm like, y'all was doing the puppeteering thing this whole time, this manipulation y'all was doing. And now I guess that Rock is supposed to be getting ready to be out of the picture. You gonna just replace him that quick? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It was just
Yeah.
like you didn't even
That's
make sure the
effed up.
job was done yet.
Yeah. But that's
That's
their MO
weird.
because I feel like they could have got through that situation with
Mhm.
the pills. I think they just wanted an excuse because that's kind of their track record. Like they brought in Unique just to use him for his peoples in his territory, got him out of there. You know, they seemingly at this point, seemingly they just built this whole situation with Breeze and Kanan all for just Kanan to take over everything. Because
Mhm.
I feel like they raised Kanan too, and they have on some level, and I feel like they know. And I think that was part of the test with Kanan for this episode. Is like, I really need to know because this is what our next step is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Possibly with him just taking over because at that point they would know like, oh, we completely control this fool and he's going
Yeah.
to completely obey us, unlike Breeze who's going to do his little side stuff. But I'm like, y'all,
Mhm.
this is family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But family on Power Universe, what
Exactly.
does
What
that
does that
mean?
really mean
What does that
in this
mean?
show?
Not a daggone thing, man.
Oh, God.
Deborah says, I think Breeze is Pop's son.
Ooh,
Yeah. I mean, that would be interesting.
yeah.
And I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's juicy, but is it?
Yeah, it's juicy,
Yeah,
but I don't care. Like he's gone. I'm so
yeah,
happy for that.
yeah.
Right after this, it was like they went under that bridge perfect, like perfect timing, like that little tunnel, perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing was like, girl, why are we talking? I'm
Yeah.
glad that you want to let them know why you're here and what you're doing. And I wasn't worried because I'm like, well, we know that Judy ain't gonna die till like later on in life.
Yeah,
But it was just like this when you talk too much, you give people a chance to do certain things. So
exactly.
I was just like,
Yeah,
come on, let's not talk. Let's
yeah.
just get her
Get to
done.
business because they're not going to remember the conversation in 5 minutes anyway.
Exactly.
They're going to be on.
Exactly. So, he over there trying to be slick. I'm like, bro, you're not getting that out fast enough.
Yeah,
Stop.
come on now.
Stop.
Come
Yeah,
on, that
you're
was
you're
weak.
done. Yeah, you're
That's when you
done.
know they really not really in the game for real, because
Mm-hmm.
it took them too long to get the blicky out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
And then they didn't have no
You
people
somebody
with them. That was
somebody lied to you, girl. Please. Pop, pop, pop. Shut up. Hold that.
it took you 3 years to get the
Yeah.
blicky out. Like, what is that? Them slacks a little too tight, sir.
Somebody lied to you, girl. Shut your behind up. I'm so glad y'all out of here. Get on my freaking nerves.
Oh gosh.
Nice little coochie. Nice little coochie, though.
Yeah, that was a cute, cute whatever.
Look, is she matching with him over there? Listen, I'll tell you this. One thing I like about them that they was matching.
Yeah.
They used to be matching with their little suits on and everything. But I
Yeah.
couldn't stand them. They just reminded me of those like little slithering eels. I think I told you from The Little Mermaid. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, planting the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
It worked. They did a good. They did good. They did a good job. It worked.
Oh gosh, little monsters.
It definitely worked. Kanan down behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kanan, it was right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was right there.
Yeah, and this
No
conversation right here was stupid. We talked about that. We talked about
Yeah.
that. Okay, so I think that's it. But
Mm.
yeah, right there. So now, right, here's the thing. And some of my members were saying this too, that
Mhm.
Uncle Marvin got deleted for nothing. Because snaps and pops. But not really. Because just because snaps and pops are gone, the hit didn't come from them. It came from the mob. You know? But it's still looking like Kanan, or the one who shall not be named, that he did that for no reason, because I don't have to listen to the mob now. I could literally go toe to toe if I want to with them,
Yeah.
but it
But
wasn't gonna happen.
you remember Kanan said to Breeze,
He's doing it for him, right?
yeah. And remember at the end of episode, was it 5? After he got beat down, he was like, "You get payback." So I thought it's probably also it was an ego thing as well. It was just, I think it was for Kane. It was like 2 birds, 1 stone. You messing up my
Yeah.
business. You messing up my ego.
Yeah, I wondered for a second if that's what he was feeling, but at some point, I think in that following episode after the Great Beatdown,
The great beatdown. That's going in history.
yeah, it's
The great beatdown.
And so after the Great Beatdown, I feel like I don't know. It's hard for me to say this because I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true, but I don't know. The fact that he was telling, what's the name, like, it's on me, like, it almost made me feel like he understood that whooping happened, that for it was well deserved.
Yeah.
Or like there's nothing else to expect from Uncle Marvin. Like, what do you expect? He
Yeah.
found it out, so of course this is what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
He knows that. How many times? It's not like it was a new thing for Marvin to try to put his hands on him. He's been trying to get his hands on that boy. So I just kind of feel like, just a little bit that it was like expected, and he understood that, and it was like whatever.
Yeah. I do feel that too. Yeah. Sorry.
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
I do feel that too. I feel there's a couple things. One, he still has not really taken accountability for Lou. Therefore, he's not really taking accountability for the beatdown. Two, I did see while he was there with Marvin, you could tell he was you could tell he was really hesitant. Like, it's part of him didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot going on in that young man's head.
I wonder if he wouldn't have done it if Marvin didn't say, "We doing this or what? If you gonna do it, do it." Because he really was hesitating.
Yeah, I do feel like the snap and pop, the Stefano thing, I feel like that definitely was the driving force. Because I do feel like there's a world where he would have just accepted the beat down and not have touched Marvin. But I feel like since the orders came, he was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to oblige.
Well, right.
He's in my way, so I got to handle it.
I mean, and not really though.
No,
Like,
that's what he's thinking because he's
right. It's just he just like Tariq at this point. Like that's the way Tariq was thinking. My dad's in my way. Your
I
father's
ain't gonna
trying
lie.
to save you. He's trying to make you not live a certain life, but he's in your way
Yeah,
from selling
he's
drugs.
he's all mixed up. At this point, he superseded Tariq for me and on the hate train, and I never thought I would say I would hate. I don't know if I hate Tariq, but at this point, Kanan's up here. Tariq's
Mm-hmm.
like down here. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the pure, it was four family members.
Yeah, like it's a lot. It's a lot. And that's like Sasha Penn was trying to justify that by saying, I mean, look at how Kanan was in the future and in OG Power. Like, what were we expecting? That not this.
No,
You know
not
what I'm
that.
saying? Like, you
Not
don't
that.
have to be like you don't have to be you don't have to delete your family to show that you're evil. You know what I mean? Like there's other
Yes.
ways to show that you're,
That's what I
evil
was saying in
person.
my live. Somebody was commenting and stating, well, they're trying to illustrate and show Kanan as a monster. There's
Hmm.
50, 11 other things this man can do
Right.
to show that he's a monster. And
Exactly.
honestly, me as a viewer, I could watch Kanan murder 50,000 enemies, strangers,
Right.
ops. I
Right.
wouldn't even bat an eye. But the fact
Right.
that the four people,
Hmm.
that's part of that group of people you murder, that's a problem.
That is. It's a problem. Huge. What's up, JT? Huge
And,
problem.
and I also was saying, there's relatives and there's family.
Mm-hmm.
And I get you can have a distinction, but this was a family. They weren't just relatives. Like
Right.
Howard, he
Right.
was kind of a relative. I mean, you was getting to know him and all, but y'all literally ate together. Y'all had meals. Y'all broke bread.
Yeah.
Y'all was
Y'all had like a
a family.
whole yeah, going to what was the place
Lamont,
called? Lamont's and
yeah,
everything. Like what? Oh my gosh. Just
like y'all,
totally unbelievable.
yeah.
Unbelievable. Everything that Marvin said to Kanan in his final moments came to fruition, though.
Mm-hmm.
Kanan died alone and never accomplished anything other than taking over corners.
No, and he
Facts.
fell off too because
Mm-hmm.
he's at 41 years old hitting licks with Tariq.
Right. How you looking? Looking just as desperate and clownish as your mom.
Mm,
Didn't know how to give it up. I'm sorry, y'all know I don't. I love me some Rock. Don't want to disrespect her, but my girl has
it is what it is at
disappointed.
this
It
point.
is what it is. She has disappointed. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not. Mm-mm. 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 Y'all, some of y'all. I'm not even talking about y'all in here, but just some of these people in these Power Universe fans. It's like when they lock into a character that they love, they literally can't see anything.
No,
That character can do no wrong, and you can't like, yo, what?
yeah,
Nah. So you be delusional right along with the. I can't. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm not being delusional with this woman. Okay,
yeah, that's crazy.
she's a freaking no. Hey, we'll see what she does. We'll see what she does. And I agree, D. I agree. Lose Death
Mm-hmm.
mess with Rock in Marvin's mind. Absolutely,
Yeah,
I agree because
yeah,
it's clear. It's clear because she out
yeah,
here looking crazy.
yes,
But unlike her brother, who knew how to throw in the freaking towel, she doesn't know how to do it. I don't know what she thinks she's doing by trying to hold on.
what you gonna do next? Ask Breeze for some work?
Right. Exactly. Like, what are we doing? No.
That's the only.
Yo, did you see her sitting down talking to Stefano in the next episode? It looked like they was talking.
Yeah, I saw a scene with them, but I was like, hold up, am I tripping? It was I watched it right after I watched the Marvel
Like,
thing, so I was like, it's too much. It's
yeah,
too
like
much. I'm not.
how are we even doing this?
Yeah, I'm
How are
so
we even still sitting down with each other
same room.
in the same room? How are we doing this?
Yeah, that threw me off. I was yeah,
That's
it's gonna be a lot.
it's crazy. All right, y'all, we gotta get out of here. I gotta go do my reaction. It's 10:23, and I still have to react to House of
Oh,
the Dragon. And so I'm still gonna be under this daggone light, child, and I'm already tired and don't want to do it no more. 2 hours, honey. 2 hours we've
Gave
been up
y'all
in
2
here.
hours.
We had
Take a
to
video.
though. There was no way that we were not gonna give
Yeah.
you that much time for Uncle Marvin, my beloved,
Ain't right.
my beloved. You know. So somebody, what you guys are saying? Somebody might be wearing a wire. So AG is saying
Mm.
that I'm excited to see Juke and Flossie talking for the finale. Yeah, and so you guys, oh, that's
It's
oh
Stefano. Yeah,
okay.
that was like, oh, I didn't think about that.
Yes, I
That's
didn't
probably right. Mhm.
either. Yeah, because she ain't got no other choices right now.
Yeah,
She ain't got no other choices but to
that's
be a
fine by
cinch.
me. I don't care.
I don't care. You already done. You know, you might as well
Yeah,
become the lowest of the low.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, because you already looking crazy.
Yeah, get that cheese sandwich.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That Joyce be making. No
You already.
burnt grilled cheese. Well, no, it was toast. It was toast. My bad.
Yeah, you girl, you already out here looking nuts. So you might as well, child.
I
Turn the
know.
shade.
I know. Vanessa Mama had a good phone call after Rock left. Y'all know this heifer.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, what was you expecting, Rock? You
Oh,
were
I don't know
bugging.
what the heck. And she was like, "Who are you?" Yo, Rock.
Like, I'm a friend of Vanessa and Unique.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Both
yeah.
of them? Both
The
of
fact
them?
that she knew that she was Rock is crazy. You're Rock. You're
Yeah, like she
Rock.
saw a ghost. She was like,
Mhm.
got that stink all over. What were you need to
Yeah.
say?
Oh my gosh, I
Well, it was a
can't.
fun ride, you guys.
It was
An emotional ride.
very much, very much. Marvin, we love you. We love you. We
Yes.
love you. And Lulu, love you. Guys,
Mm.
we are out of here. Well, do you have anything that you want that you're doing for your channel?
Yeah, I did my live earlier this morning, so that was a good time. It was a lot. I had to eulogize Marvin as well, and it was a lot, but we're gonna get through it, you guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get through it because he's gone, guys. Looking forward to seeing. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, I really hope he
It
gets.
needs. Yeah, it needs to happen. It
Yeah,
needs to happen.
the whole
So
cast, honestly. I mean, at
yeah,
least the siblings, they did their thing. I mean, everybody,
yeah.
but it's just
Absolutely. So hopefully more, is coming. More is coming down for. We won't. It's not the last of us seeing
yes.
Uncle Marvin or London Brown, should I
I
say?
know, right?
Yeah. So okay, guys. Much love to Marvin. Yes. Shout out to Uncle Marvin
Yes.
Thomas. Okay. That real G.
Uncle Mar, is Emma going to the funeral?
Amber,
Sorry.
right? I feel like she will, but then we don't
Sorry, Uncle
know.
Marvin. I didn't want to go to
Yeah.
Arizona.
Arizona, yeah. You do. Anyone get Shut up. Stupid little girl. She need to get the heck up out of here.
Could have held it down.
Yeah, don't go to the funeral, stupid. He did everything he could for you. And that's
Say
what you gonna
more.
do?
Yeah.
Girl, bye. I don't care if she a little girl. All
Nah.
right, y'all.
Anybody could get it.
Right. Especially after Juke said what she said.
Oh gosh.
Once Marvin said that, she was like, white girls been telling us.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to hear nothing about this little white tea girl.
Baking cookies and everything. Stop it, Marvin.
Right. Oh, Lord. Some milk and cookies.
I know, right? That sounds real good.
Milk and cookies.
Him downstairs.
We gotta get. Him
Sorry, y'all. Y'all know we
downstairs.
can get a little delusional of being on live so long. We start acting up.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Okay, well, anywho. Well, thank you so much for being here, guys. We love you very much. Hit the like, please. And, you know, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so you know when we upload more videos like this one. Thank you to everybody in the chat. We really appreciate y'all coming through. Mike Conley, AG, Deborah, Blaze, JT. Who else is in here? My guy Art Love, Demarcus Vaughn, did I say Blaze? D Traverso, so many other, Stephen Harris, you know, like just amazing people, right? Damian Bryant, come on, I didn't even think I saw you, bruh. Anywho, thank you guys once again. I already said that part. We'll see you in the next video. Okay, have a good night. Bye.